Hello, welcome to Watercolor Wednesday, and let's start by waxing the watercolors that we did last week. Now, this replay will be up on our Tubes of You forever and ever. And tonight I'm going to work on this. Alan, hello. I'm going to work on this tonight. The Legend of the Scottish Mermaids. I want to recreate this little book, and I want to recreate some of the paintings that I did in a different color. I mean, in a different medium. These are watercolors. But first we're going to do this. Good morning, good evening. It's been a long day. It has been a long day. Hi, Zachary. How are you? Thank you. Hey, Jennifer. How are you? Okay, so this is Dorland's wax medium. Hey, Pink, how are ya? And this is an archival wax that you can put on to seal your watercolors. My little tip is mix it up and blend it first. I like mix it, condition it. I'm just gonna do this a couple times. That'll condition it. Doing great. Doing great. Thanks, Pam. Okay, so we're gonna, and I'm gonna do my paintings tonight for my new book. Well, my new old book, Scottish Mermaids. I'm gonna do them on this size paper. The girls are doing great. They're having a nap right now upstairs. We're gonna watch movies. We watched 2 movies last night, and gosh, stayed awake late. It's been a big day. Big day. A big fun day. So this was a watercolor painting that I did last week. People gave suggestions of what to do. And I painted them. It ended up being a painting of me and my mother. So I'm going to put this on, and then I'll buff it tomorrow morning. I'm not going to buff it tonight. I'm going to buff it tomorrow morning. You're supposed to let it dry. Let it cure. And here you go. Follow. Make sure you're following. If you haven't done so already, do it. You're not going to believe what's happening in the church. It's incredible. I have been, packing and shipping stuff and moving furniture, and we got a whole, oh my goodness, we got a whole different feel up by where we watch movies at night. Look at that gold. Oh, I love that. This is a perspective painting that we did. A well of hearts. And I'm curious to see how this wax does on my iridescent colors. And so far, so good. It's looking really good. Love it. Loving it. Okay, then you want to scrape this all off. We will buff it tomorrow. And when you buff it, you'll polish it and smooth all the anything that might be like a little clump. But you can see we still got a whole bunch here. I'll scrape that off here. And then Martin, I think, has forgotten it's Watercolor Wednesday. He's downstairs yakking with Jimmy. So the first painting that we're going to... Oh, I hear him coming now. The first painting that we're going to do tonight. I was working on a new cover for The Legend of the Scottish Mermaids. But I don't really love it because my mermaid, I'll show you how my mermaid looked in the first book. And the first book, the mermaid looked like this. It's a lovely little book. Martin's jumping on to read comments. Let me find her close up. That's her. That's our mermaid. Can you see her? So I want to recreate this feel. We're going to do that. And I was thinking of doing these on rounds. like you're looking through a spyglass. What do you think of that? Should I do these paintings for the new book? The book is, I'm changing some of the words. Thinking of doing it like a little on round. So you're looking through, like you're looking through a periscope, you know. So that one needs to be like that. We'll see. We'll just start off with our little mermaid. We'll start off with her. Okay. So I'm going to use something different. I'm going to use my, these are water-soluble art crayons. And I'm going to use these, the colors on these are super duper vibrant. And I think I'm going to use these, to paint on. And I had started to paint this, which I really love that, because I think this mermaid here would actually look really good on top of this, on top of this rock field. Good evening, Sheila. So I think I'm going to go ahead and use this. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Now, I don't have yellow for her tail. I don't want her tail to be yellow totally. I'm going to use some purple. Yellow and purple are complementary colors. And I'm going to take, this is a Faber-Castell text liner. I'm going to take this because I want to make her tail. Have this brightness to it. I'm loving this already. So this is going to be a mixed media watercolor. I'm just going to put some of these, I'm going to make some little scallop shapes in here. These are going to be my background highlights for our mermaid. I'm just scared now that I might have got this too big. I don't think I did. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll make her top come over this way so she can curve up around. We'll see. We will see. And Morton's here. Finally, he can read. Honey, what time is it?
8 minutes past 5.
Morton.
I didn't realise the time.
Morton.
I gave Jimmy his mail and didn't realise how late.
So I'm going to take, and I'm going to put some pops of this white in here. Now this is art crayon. This is going to do some really cool stuff here. The highlighter I put on the back of this is not water soluble. This is. Yet watercolor getting to stick to it. Temu, that's weird.
Never had any
I've never had an issue with that, no. Really weird. I wonder if there was some kind of resistance on it, Pam. Okay, dirty water. Dirty water. And let me find my Van Gogh brush. I hope everybody's been having a great day. I'm going to take this, and you can see the little bit of dirt on here. I'm going to use that to create the shadow. This is why I love dirty water. A little bit of that just to create our shadow for our mermaid's tail right here. And I'm going to just put a little bit here and there. Not the whole way. Okay, now we're going to take, and I think we're going to make her tail purpley. So I'm going to put some little purple feels in here. Like some little scallopy purple feels. because I want to make this glimmer. Gonna use a little bit of purple. Gonna use a little bit of pink here and there. Purple and pink can also make brown, so you kind of got to be careful. We'll be careful. These are art crayons. They're by Maribel. They're great for mixed media. They're water soluble, but they dry like an acrylic, and I love them. And when you're playing around with your watercolors, like, don't be afraid to play with things that aren't like traditional kind of stuff. I'm just gonna paint in some scales. I'm gonna leave some highlights here. And you just want to do this by grabbing some water. Just grab some water. How are you? Are you having a great Wednesday? We're having a great Wednesday, aren't we, babe?
Yep.
But you know what? We need to do dinner tonight.
Do
Yeah.
I thought we could fast tonight.
I'm not eating, but you are. Right?
Hi, Jessica.
Hello.
I'm
Having
Benny,
cold
it
Wednesday.
says.
Now, I'm getting this color on, this stuff down first, because I want to put, I want to use my iridescent paints. And you see how our highlighter, we still have some highlight hidden here. I'm just putting some little bits and bobs around here.
Yeah.
Putting some little bits around here, and I just don't want a smooth line. I want to have some lines around here. Cold in Florida, yes. Yes. We did not go. We were waiting on a delivery today. I'm going to rinse the heck out of this one now in my dirty water. And then I'm also going to do this. This is something I hardly ever do. Actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take it down here. I'm going to put these tones are going to come down here on this watercolor.
Did you answer that question about the thrift store?
Yes. I said we didn't go. We were waiting on a delivery and packaging stuff. And next
Angel
week,
in Texas.
hey, Angel in Texas. Next week, the ladies are going to be in Washington, D.C. for Chinese New Year's. So it's Wednesday that's the half price day at the thrift store. So now I have the color about gone. And I have this, not just white anymore. Okay, now I want to take, and I like a mermaid. I like a mermaid that is like a shimmery different color. And I think we're going to make this one bluish, and let's see if I can't get her arm feels right. I made this too big. Dang it. I gotta have it coming over here. Okay. Change midstream. That's, oh yeah, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be all right. We're okay. We're gonna make her body come this way. So now you're gonna get to see me paint with this stuff. It's gonna be her back. And you see if I just run it along this line and soften that line, I think we're gonna make her.
She's looking off to the right now, or is that's not there.
No, I think we're gonna have her tilting her head back here. I think her head's gonna tilt back here.
Hey, Priscilla, Jess.
Hey, Jess. I think we're gonna have her head turning back this way.
All right, I see she's turned around looking.
Make her arm up here. That's gonna be hair. We're going to start her hair with a little bit of blue. That was going to be her arm, but it's not her arm now. This mermaid, we're going to keep painting her, but she's not going to go in my book. She's not going to go in my book. Maybe she'll go somewhere in the book. But there are lots of water-soluble pens, crayons, pencils, lots of different things you can get. Can you see the mermaid yet?
Mm-hmm. It's like her hair flowing in the
Yeah, her hair's flowing back. And we're going to paint waves that she's underneath. We're going to do this by leaving pockets of white here and there.
Yeah. Sika says beautiful, and Hot Pink said they see it.
Good. I'm going to
Sheila
take...
just got the #1 gift up badge, thank
I'm
you.
going to take this color blue and put it on
Sheila
her
says it too.
ripples.
Thanks everybody for the likes and the gifts.
And this is a really fun way to paint water and ripples. Just streak your crayon right across. We're going to take it across the whole way. She's going to be totally under the water. This color is really good for that. I don't know the name of it, but I love it.
Usually tells you the barcode, isn't it?
I can't. It's too small. It's aqua. Aqua. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Sorry everybody. Angel says you're looking healthy for your information.
Thanks, Angel. Okay, now I'm going to come on here with clear water. Actually, let's just spray this. Let's just spray this. That's clear water. Let's put water on our watercolor. Nice clear water. And now what we're going to do here is just go over each one of these lines with our brush. We just want to move it.
Pam reckons it looks cerulean blue.
Yeah, it says aqua on it. So I'm just painting over these blue streaks. You see this?
Paul says, hi you two.
Hello.
Hi there.
Just painting over these. And I'm going to take this color and just put it right up here. I want this to be watery. She's in the water having a grand time.
Kahala says aloha.
Aloha. Honey, I'm loving her.
Yep,
She's not for the book, but
why?
I don't think she's going to be for the book because my mermaids look different than this.
So calming to watch you, said Michelle, and
Thank you.
She's beautiful.
Now I'm going to gather because some of this water is puddled here, and I'm just going to put some more streaky streaks coming up this way.
Paula's bought little changes, Priscilla. Can't
Thank
wait to
you.
get Sheila talked her into it.
Thank you.
NSE says your talents are endless. What's this for? A wall or something?
I'm not sure what this is going to be for. This is just for fun right now. I'm going to dab this and lift some of that color off.
If you missed the start, she's redoing the artwork for the book Scottish, the
Legend
Legend
of-
of the Scottish Mermaids, and so she's working on different ideas for the mermaids, and this one she's not quite happy with.
Well, I'm happy with her, just not for the book.
Yeah, that's what I'm meaning. Is I was going to say not quite happy for the book, so
Yeah.
she's playing with different ideas.
So I need to build her arm up a little bit more.
Sheila's on page 9.
Oh, oh, you're just getting started. I build her arm up there. I build a little bit more, but her back and her belly.
So, this one will probably go on the website. Yeah?
What do you mean?
Well, if it's not for the book, it will probably go on the website.
You mean in print of it?
For sale.
What are you talking about? Oh, I'm not sure yet, honey.
Yeah.
We got to make her solid.
I have a long way to go, says Sheila.
Whenever like somebody talks to me about that book, like we still get interviews from that book, and it feels so surreal. It was such an amazing adventure that when I discuss it or bring, we're getting ready to have another adventure with it because we're coming up to the 20th anniversary of that, which is unbelievable as well.
People said you inspire me just the first 10 pages.
Yeah, it starts off a little bit rough. Doesn't start off on the trail. Morton's never read it, so Morton has no idea what I'm talking about. I keep teasing Morton, hoping that he'll read it someday, by saying Morton's never read it, because he never has. I love how her face is looking. I give her a better nose. I'll put in those details later. And her hair, I want her hair to have white in it. This is fun. Oh my goodness, this is fun. I would like to point out, the highlighter that I started this with, and if you came in and missed this, the replay will be up on our YouTube. So I'm gonna put some nice white bits here. I'm gonna put some white bits in the water. And then I like to just rub these they're kind of like a creamy pastel. They're like a little creamy pastel. What you hunting, honey? That's not the color blue I was looking at. It was this one.
I was trying to read them, but I know what my reading glasses, so.
Yeah, they're really little print. Really little print. We're gonna watch, Andrew. Last night we watched two movies last night. We watched All Quiet on the Western Front, the new one, and what was the other one we watched? Wild Hearts Can't Be Broken, about the girl who did the horse diving in Atlantic City. It was really good. I hadn't seen that for so long I'd forgotten it. Have you ever done that with a movie? But All Quiet on the Western Front, and it's the newer version. Oh my gosh, so sad.
It's weird how they stay wet because they're watercolor crayons.
So sad.
It must be important you keep the cap on.
Honey, I'm gonna give her this color hair, I think, with maybe a wee bit of orange in it. But tonight, we're gonna watch movies again tonight. It was fun.
Sheila's just ordered number 2 of the salt path.
I didn't know there was a number 2.
She had gumption for sure about the walk, and she's ordered the salt bar.
Yeah, I want to go walk on the Southwest Coastal Path. And there's great trails like that in Scotland I want to walk on too. I'm going to take a teeny little bit of this. It's kind of like a neon-y orange. It's called orange. Hey, Lacey, how are you? Just a tiniest little bit for a highlight. And then this looks like a red orange. Oh, this is called chili. This one's called chili.
Alvin just got the number
That's
3
fun.
gift badge, thank you.
Thanks, Alvin. And
Lucy's doing alright.
I'm just gonna run this one like I want her to have red flowing hair. Ryan, don't be sad. Please give yourself grace. It's all good, Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan. Keep trying.
Yes, at one day at a time. That's all any of us can do. That's all any of us can do. And yes, Lacey, it's a mermaid.
Yep, it's a tad chilly. I was just out at the post office, and I think it was 7 degrees when I was outside.
Now, I'm going to not dip into water. I'm going to spray her hair with this. This is just water. So instead of dipping, I'm going to spray and then move the water around. And if I spray on the other stuff, I don't care.
According to my watch, it's 13 degrees at the moment.
And here I think I'll be able to make some cool hair looks.
Thanks for the gifts, Alvin.
Just by following and swooping out.
Thanks for trying to help people, Ryan.
We know our mermaid has we know she has red hair, yes.
You'll not miss her in the sea.
No, she will definitely find you. I'm dabbing it to get.
I think, what would that look like? What other sea creature would you think that is?
You couldn't mistake her. She is only a mermaid.
Is there a red jellyfish?
Probably. Jellyfishes are so cool. Okay, I really want to. I'm going to put some of her hair coming up this way too. Silhouette her face a little bit more. Because the detail is not going to be about her face. Yes, Ryan, this is true. This is true. I'm going to dab that. Dab that and wipe this. Okay, now we're going to punch up the color. We are going to punch it right up by a rather odd way. We're going to use black to punch the color up. So we're going to come in here for our shadows.
Do they ones dry quicker than normal watercolor?
I don't know. I'm going to put some shadow in here. Going to put some shadow feels. And I'm going to save this part. When I say I'm going to save it, I'm not going to paint it around a lot. kinda want to take some of that off. Paint some little between finger feels here. Not a lot, and paint.
The hand looks really neat.
Thank you, honey. I don't want her to. Painting shadows when they're wet is kind of hard, but I want to show you how you can have some fun with some other colors and some mixed media, and just smudge this edge a little bit to give shadow and all that good stuff. I love how this pulls. I love how this pulls. This pulls better than any watercolor paint set because the pigment is on there and it's creamy. So if you just add a dab.
Well, look at the.
Oh
you got
my
the duck on there.
gosh, Ryan,
really
thank
neat.
you. That was lovely. Thank you for that. I'm going to pull a little bit of her tail fin over on that side of her hair too.
You got the heartbeat.
Thank you.
What a beautiful swan. Yeah, it was. I love this. It's so beautiful. If I were painting, I'd have so much criticism for myself. Said I think that was lacy.
Just give yourself time, permission to have fun. I'm going to take this and we're going to go darker over here with our color. This will make our mermaid pop.
Beautiful, says Oliver.
We're going to come into the depths of the water and make these a lot darker. We're building up layers. Take one right across her tail. Ryan did make us see beauty, didn't he? Ryan's lovely.
Love it, says Hot Pink Girl.
And here, I could put a little bit of that black in there, but actually I kind of like that because it gave us another little depth layer. And typically when you're painting water, I'm not going to get into all the little crazy reflections and ripples. I like to think of myself as a fun artist, not a fine artist. There are a zillion other people that are better painters than I am. And I will tell you that every single day of the week. But I do like to have fun, and I like to encourage people to give it a try. There is no right or wrong way to do this. I'm just sort of making some little. I want to keep this darker here. So our mermaid, she's swimming in the depths. If that's darker, she will pop out more. Right? I'm gonna take not that shade of blue. Let's take this shade of blue. Let's put a little bit right here. And I'm just gonna put this on the circle. The edge of the circle, grab some water. Now I had that black on my brush. I'm gonna just kind of get it off of there and start on the edge and work my way in and leave a little bit of a space.
Paula Ann's asking if I wanted to buy a little bag of black grout. Where should I order it from online?
I would get it at Lowe's. Just go to Lowe's and get it. Sanded grout. That's what you want, Paula Ann. Are you addicted to mosaics now? I'm going to show you some cool other projects to do with mosaics for the next kit. The complicated heart kit is almost sold out. There's one left, I believe. And the next kit, it's going to be grout, glass, and glue. Just 3 things in it. And you're going to supply whatever you want to put it on. I'm going to show you how to do mosaics on jars like this and containers like this. I'm going to show you how to do mosaics on wood. I'm going to show you a lot of different things to do them on. Okay, I want to get this. I need to get that line darker. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's a good line. Put a little bit more dark there.
Kathleen says they would love that kit.
Let's come right here. It's gonna be on the website. Let's put this here. Shadow, shadow, shadow. We have not grouted them, Ange, in Australia. The girls are having a little nap just now. When we grout them, I'll do the.
What makes that pen?
It's Marabou art crayon.
They're a watercolor art crayon.
Yeah, they're water soluble, but they dry like an acrylic. Here, I'll hold that up here for you. Art crayon.
Yeah, it's called a
Marabou.
watercolor art crayon.
I have a link for them. We have an Amazon that I never ever push. I never want you to think that it's like, you gotta buy the supply I say you buy. But it's on Amazon. How many complicated heart kits? 1. I think there's 1 left. We can make up more, but I really don't want to. I really want to get into. We're gonna have all of the glass that is available.
Have you got complicated hearts? Is what she means.
Oh yeah, I do have complicated hearts left. Just not the kits. Yes, I have hearts. They're on the website. I love this black here. I'm going to use that as my little base. Now I'm going to pull some other colors through there, starting with the white. How many hearts?
How many do you need?
I have probably a dozen hearts left. I probably have a dozen hearts left that are not spoken for. I'm putting some of this. See how this is like, it's real creamy and you can build this up. You can build it up and you can take it off. I'm loving her hair. I'm gonna put some more of that white up in there. Just for highlights. Honey, I'm having fun with this lady. Oh my gosh, I must have had black on my finger, but that's perfect.
Yeah, I was going to say that's because you got your fingers in about it again. Yeah, Dr. Susan saying,
It's
okay,
more
that's
than you
more
need.
than you need.
Yeah,
Laughing faces.
yeah. I think there's a dozen of the complicated hearts left. Okay, I'm gonna spray this with water. And let's spray and look and see how we're feeling about this. I'm wanting to flow things. I want to have the watery flow and feel. The ebb and flow. That's what I'm going for.
I think you're a breath of fresh air. Your content's relaxing. Thank you. And
Thank
I can't
you.
read the name because it said Heidi it is.
I'm going to dab some of this off. I'm a big fan of the dab.
Dr. Susan's needing some hearts for bridal shower gifts.
Oh, yes, they're lovely gifts. I'm gonna stroke this one. I'm gonna take this and go side to side. I'm gonna keep changing this because I don't want to smudge things too
Sandied
much.
grout, Paul Ann, and we get it at Lowe's.
Yes.
You'll get small bags of it.
Oh, I love that. It feels very emotion. It feels very, very emotion now down there.
When you go to look for it, there's two different kinds, and there's a really expensive one. It's the less expensive one that you need for what you're doing.
Paula Ann, I'll take a picture of the bag we use and put it in our Facebook group.
Sheila loves it.
I'm loving her too. This stuff is...
Jen Coffee Queen says, I joined late. Are the two young girls still with you?
Yep, for 1 month. They're here for a month.
Yep, Paula and Sandy. Shauna's saying everyone's mosaics look so nice in the group.
I know. It's so cool seeing it. That's just what I wanted.
They're visitors from China with work away.
I'm just going to put some little...
What's your
little
favourite kind of art to
X's
make,
here.
Zachary's asking.
Oh, I love everything. I love watercolors. I love acrylics. Glass is my baby. I really
Thanks
love
for the
glass.
thingies, Brenda, the hearts. Oh, that's a shame, Paula. Have you tried logging in and out? My phone was playing up earlier on. Try turning it off and on.
I'm going to keep this later up here by her face, but I'm going to put some of this there. I'm going to take a cleaner piece. Just ordered 8 to leave 4 for the others. Oh my gosh, Dr. Susan, thank you. I will ship them out to you tomorrow, my love. The girls work well. Yep, that's why it's called Work Away. They work 5 hours a day, and they're just we're having a great time.
There's no money changes hands whatsoever.
Yeah, it's totally volunteer, and
it's an exchange of room, board, and everything for some hours.
5 hours a day, 5 days a week is typically what a work away is. I'm gonna try this. I haven't tried this before. This is just a Faber-Castell text liner, it's called.
See you soon, Sheila.
Yeah, they will be really pretty bridal gifts. That's so lovely of you. I'm going to try putting a little bit of this on, just for some little highlights. And remember, you're doing a mixed media. You are allowed to experiment and just have fun with it. I just want her to have... The mermaids in my book, they have a glowing tail. So I want, whenever you do that sort of thing too, brush it off or out so you get rid of that. I'm going to show you guys something really cool. I'm going to show you what is in the blank space up by where we watch TV. It's not done yet. It's work in progress, but I'm going to show it to you. What time is it, babe?
It's 45.
Oh, good. Oh, we got plenty of time.
Oh, you're at 10,800 likes now.
That's awesome. So this white, I just discovered something cool. When I put this white around here, I can come back in with my...
Paula Ann's ordered some watercolor paints, just couldn't take it anymore.
You're going to love watercolor. You are going to love watercolor. I'm putting some of these white highlights in. And then I'm gonna do this. I don't think you're supposed to do this, but faint hearts never won fair ladies. The wetness of the marker is just enough to smudge this yellow for me.
They've been helping cut glass for Priscilla, pretty much anything that they're prepared to turn their hand to.
Yes.
And that you don't put them in physical danger.
So I'm putting these little white highlighter lights here.
We've had carpenters, plasterers, what else?
Well,
Gardeners. We've had a variety of different people stay with us that have turned their hands to a lot of different things. And we all have fun together learning from each other.
yes.
Yeah, they enjoy America. Paula and say, yeah, the older ones travelled a lot.
I want to take just a little bit of this glow and put through her hair.
Mrs. Vicky said something about working on the glass because you use it to sell on.
Yeah, that's not what they're doing.
No.
They're not actually doing any work. Yeah, no, I was wrong about that. Just if it's, yeah. If I had them like, here, sit in this room and do this, but they're learning different, like they're gonna pull vitrograph. They want to learn things too. So Workaway just wants to make sure you're not just setting somebody in a room and saying, here, pack these boxes.
No.
I'm loving using this as a highlighter. I mean, it's for a highlighter. And look at, can you see how it's looking there? Yeah. Yeah, no, they are like doing separating mosaic stuff, but they're not like working in the glass. They're helping me organize the glass studio. We're getting ready to do cool things in there. And it's exciting. I'm loving this, girl. The highlighter, you can really smudge this.
Yeah, they had waffles for breakfast this morning.
Yeah, there are people who somebody had came here and said they were at a blueberry farm where they were just straight up picking blueberries all day. Those people have to be paid for that. And they can't be from another country because then you can't pay them. These are strictly volunteers. Like, we're not charging them to stay here. It's a lovely way, I think, to barter and travel. Okay. I want her tail to glow. I feel like her tail is glowing. I'm loving this. I'm gonna wipe this off now. And you might need to wipe it a bit. If you see what I'm doing here. Now it's still colored a little bit, but we're having a good time. We're having a good time. They love Bonbon, but Bonbon is being like aloof with them. I'm gonna take this as a Sakura jelly roll. I'm gonna take this and put some coppery into the hair too.
Hot pick caster question.
Oh, can they do art glass? Oh yeah, they totally can. And they're both gonna make and take with them things that they make here. They just can't make things that I'm selling. Like they both want to make a gingerbread snowman to take with them. They're both going to make jewelry to take. They're both learning.
Hi, Cara.
They want to learn how to do stained glass. So, see, typically if somebody wants to come here and learn how to pull Vitrograph, I charge $350 for probably about 4 hours. So I think it's really good to give them this wonderful experience. Like I would never charge, like the other night, if they would have wanted to do the mosaic stuff and take it along with them, I would have let them, but they're traveling. So those ones I'm going to be doing giveaways with. So yeah. But yeah, I've had workawayers leave here with like dozens of things that they made to take for gifts. I think that's a fun part of it. I'm loving her hair. Can you see how incredible that hair is looking?
Mm.
Yeah, I'll work away. Yeah. Okay, now I want to use, I'm going to use some of the pearlescence paints down here. I wasn't going to use them tonight, but I'm going to. And I think, what colors do I want to use? Let's spray these and see what happens.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
I'm not quite sure what color I'm going to use. But I want to get the tail.
Blended
get the
colours,
tail.
says Dr. Susan.
Yeah, I want to get the tail looking really lovely. Let's come in here and get a hold of some of the green.
Lustrous colour.
And some of this gold. And let's come in and just...
Tonya says, hey, y'all.
Hey, Tanya. I don't want to go through and make every little scallop, but I want to pull some of this because the tails...
Looks like she's praying, says Pat.
Yeah, maybe she is. Who knows? A little green and gold for her tail highlights.
That's quite amazing how that made it look like it's got all the scales in just a few seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Tonya was at IKEA this afternoon checking it out after the remodel.
Oh, fun. I love IKEA. IKEA is so cool.
Dr. Susan's wondering what a mermaid prays for. Very interesting to imagine.
Well, in the book, shall I read you the book? I'm gonna make this iridescent.
Tonya says, hi guys.
Hello, hello.
Sounds like a good storybook idea. What does the mermaid pray for?
You know what I love? I love that you are all thinking
Maybe legs, laugh out
about
loud, says Tonya.
stories and writing and art. I love that so much. I love that. Don't stop.
What did you do today?
Oh my goodness, packed so many orders. Packed orders. Martin took a big car full to the post office. We're not done yet. We have more tomorrow. And I'm going to show you what we did with the space up in the living room in just a minute. Can you see the iridescent on here? Can you see it, honey? Does it show?
Yeah, it's shimmering. The purple and that's coming through on it because of the shimmer.
I want to come down here and do
Yeah,
this.
Zachary's making art as you're creating.
I want to make this down
a
here.
community of creative monsters. Said
I
somebody.
love it. I love the little creative monsters here.
But he said,
I'm going to take
56.
some of this purple. Let's go with purple and silver. Oh, yes, purple and silver. Purple and silver. And let's come down here. And I'm going to down here, I'm just going to put a little echo down here in these. These could be, honey, these could be, this could be this could be scales of a fish.
Mm-hmm.
She could be swimming above a fish.
Yeah, because you don't know how big she is.
No.
Well, in your book, they're tiny, so it could be a fish.
Yes.
Like if it was a big Atlantic cod, it would be.
Yes. Big Atlantic cod, yes.
Or a turtle, said Lola.
Yes.
I paint a little, Jessica, but not very often. I've not got very much confidence in it.
Honey, you need to
She's a
start.
mermaid. Lola loves the idea.
You need to start painting more, because you have like some real natural crazy talent. You're very good. I'm gonna put a little edge on this. This will be a little fish. We just don't know what kind. She's swimming over a fish. I want to take some, get off there, little buggy. Just squished you. I'm going to take some of the, do I want to put like some little seaweed feels up or no? No, I'm not going to. But I'm going to take some water feels. Where's my green? There's my green. I'm going to take some green. Some green.
Metallics are fine tech.
Yeah, Fine Tech, Premium Fine Tech. The link for them is on my Amazon thingy.
And the art crayons was Marabou.
Yep. All the links for all my materials, if you go to our website, the 1870 Studio, you will see the list.
And did you use the watercolors tonight? They're Van Gogh. Or Van Gogh, depending on how you pronounce it. Is this the summer series, Brain's asking?
No, this is just a mermaid for my book. Well, she was going to be for my book. I don't know what she's going to be for now. I'm just going to put in some of these little wavy feels with that color. I might put her in the bathroom, honey.
Mm-hmm.
I might paint mermaid bubbles in there. I might frame her, cut a circle in glass, put copper foil around it, and I might put some copper foils. Can you see that comment? Is this the summer series?
Yeah, I just
because it was muted on mine.
That's weird,
That's
but yeah,
yeah,
see it.
that's cool.
Unless it was asked a second time and was allowed through.
That's cool.
She needs a story with a book. This is amazing, says Brian.
The mermaids have a story. I'll show you in a second. I'm
It's
just
6
gonna
o'clock
put
now.
okay, I'm gonna put some of this color right here. I'm loving her. I think she might, because this reminds me of a bubble. She might live in a bubble in there. Now, what I'm gonna do is get a clean piece of cloth here. And I really don't have anything left to dab. This stuff's dry. And that's really what I was checking. I want to check that it's dry. Because now I'm going to take a pen. like a micron pen, Sakura micron pen. And I'm gonna come up here and we're gonna work on her face just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just outline that just a little. I'm gonna put some little scale feels right here on her face, on her neck. I'm gonna mute over those. This is mixed media, so we're not really fussed about who, what, when, where, why. We're doing stuff. We're just doing stuff and having fun. I'm gonna let her sit because this is a big lesson I'm gonna teach you right now about your art. Paint something, let it sit. Don't keep painting. Don't feel like you gotta keep painting till you feel like it's all the way there, because I don't feel like she's all the way there yet. I'm gonna let her sit for a little bit. Who knows when. And this is my book, The Legend of the Scottish Mermaids. I wrote this in 2002 in Scotland. I'm getting ready to redo it and have it on Amazon. I'm gonna do the art again. And my mermaids in this book, in this little wee book, I want to base them on this, but I'm loving her too. I'm loving this girl. And then, yeah, I'm gonna redo the art. And that's the baddie in the book.
And the mermaids wear lipstick, love it, like she needs red lips to match her hair.
This book is really, really tiny, and Morton and I made these by hand in Scotland. I'm going to make the book bigger, slightly bigger, and I want to do the vibrant artwork more vibrant, and it's basically the story of how sea glass is made, is from the Scottish mermaids. So until the next tail pops up, that's the end. And yeah. So this is I think this is my last one I have left. I had made probably 500 of these in my lifetime, and I used to sell my my sea glass and stained glass mermaids. And I always, yeah, until the next tail pops up, I've always, and hi, Suzanne, I've always loved mermaids. I feel like I've always kind of been a mermaid, and I'm going to let her sit and see how I feel about her tomorrow. I'm loving her face and her body and her shape.
She's redoing the book, Tonya.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do them by hand anymore because they are so time consuming. But I might use this acrylic tomorrow on here for some white highlights. We might give her a lot more depth. Now I want to show you what we've been working on. Ziggy, turn on fairy.
I love her too.
Ziggy.
She's gorgeous as
Ziggy, turn off library.
Okay.
I turned the light upstairs on.
Have you seen the documentary, A Mermaid Found?
You love doing paper art, collage, wax seals. Yes. UK and medieval focus. Oh, Dr. Susan, you would love some of my books, some of my art books I have over here. Remind me, I'm going to do a tour of these some night with all of you. Yeah, you can turn that off. I have some really cool medieval art books too. Well, medieval designs. But these are all my art books. Some of them. They're not all of them. I'll give you a tour of that. I want to show you up here. Ryan, please, it's okay. You come to America, you come visit us. That's all you need to worry about. Bubbles, yeah. This, I love, oh my gosh, I love the medieval stuff. Medieval Tudors, yeah, Anglo-Saxon, yes. The, Ziggy, turn on Hull.
Okay.
The bubbles. A guy came in here today and he was taking a video and I forgot about all these bubbles back here, babe. He probably thought I'm a lunatic. Well, he's probably half right. Okay, are you ready for what we did to the space? Can anybody guess? Anybody have any guesses as to what we did to the space? Anybody? So it's not all together there yet. And I'm getting ready to start carving. And these have been seasoning now for 2 years in here, these big log slabs. I'm going to be making tables and chairs and all kinds of things with there. And this is my Christmas trunk. I'm going to pull it over and set it here where all these logs are, but that's not why we cleared the space. Okay, the snuggle bed is higher up off the ground. And, honey, would you turn on the lamp on top of the bar, please? So they can see better when I give you the big reveal. And if you turn on that power strip there, you can turn the other light on too. Ziggy, turn on flower.
Okay.
I got all of these. I got more paper shades to do up in the arch. I love that bedroom area now. I love it. But the loft is higher. I had a single mattress that I have here for like a spare, and I put it up underneath there so it'll make it easier getting in and out of the snuggle nest for me. And straighten that shade, babe. I got it sitting tilted. Perfect. Okay, are you ready for it? Are you ready for the surprise? Hello. I'm not the surprise. Those flower lights look perfect there. Oh, and I moved that tree. I moved that tree there. It had been sitting over my desk. We got a new, used, incredible sofa. Chaise lounge. It's so comfy. It's used. This had been $5,000 new, and I paid $700 for it. And the guy and look, this little guy that I made fits perfect there. I'm gonna get Morton to sit down on it and show you. It's so comfy. Last night we watched a double feature with the ladies, and it was 12 more seats to the count. I think I'm gonna have Morton sit in this seat, and I can lay across there. That way I can lay on Morton, and Morton like rubs my back as we watch TV. Isn't it awesome? And this, I still have the vacuum here because they brought in stuff, but it's like, and we were just all sitting on it. But this, it's just, that thing fits perfect. And it's so comfy. I love it. Now, this sofa, I'm getting ready to move. Because when people say it looks like a furniture store, if I left that like that, it would look like a furniture store. That little love seat's going to stay there. I love that little love seat there. But this sofa, I'm going to move back here. And then here, I'm going to put, I have a couple little random bookcases. I'm going to set my little bookcases there. And I turn my table into a little L desk back here. Your hubs does the same. That's nice. Oh, I'm sorry. I just hiccuped and burped, and swallowed at the same time. It was horrible. But back in here, it's now like a little L-shaped nook for writing. And like when my daughter was here not long ago, she works on stuff too. So a little chair tucks in the end of that table. That table does fold out if we need it for more space. But look at that sofa. It's humongous. I love it. The ladies are here as workawayers. There's an organization called Workaway that we host with. Okay, so let me show you what's happening here. I had to stop moving furniture before Watercolor Wednesday. So this thing's leaving totally. And then I'm going to put, I have little bookcases that I'm going to set right here. If they work, if they get too crowded, I'm not going to put them there. I like wide open. The church is too big to have like little walkways in it. I love this. Look at the curve of it. Isn't it beautiful? Look at, oh my gosh, for watching movies. It's like a little arch itself. I didn't even think about that till just now. Another arch. And here I turned this chair around because you could sit here on the rocker and watch a movie. I know, it does look like it was. And it's so incredibly well built. It's a really fancy, expensive name, and I can't remember what it was. So this little guy, remember I said I wanted to get a love seat for back in the tiki room? I think he's going to go back in the tiki room. And I've moved this stuff around here. These plants and flowers, they're going out as soon as it's spring. I'm doing so great tonight. So I think the big sofa there, I think I'm going to set it right here in front of this bar. We never use the bar. Never, ever, ever. One time. So I think that pretty sofa is going to sit right there. This is going back in the tiki room. And yeah. And then those two tables are moving into the studio. So, and then up here, I'll show you. This chair, I think I'm going to let this rocking chair sit this way. Because if I was sitting here on my dad's chair and Morton was sitting over there, we could still talk. But if I put the sofa there, actually, no, I'm going to need to do this. I'm going to need to do that. And you know how I painted a mermaid tonight? Oh, I like that. I love that. My mom crocheted this. And I like coming in here and feeling like my parents are here. So there's my dad's rocker and my mom's crocheted. That works. I'm gonna put that up here. And I'm gonna move one of these, but I'm gonna keep one of these here. These things. But I love this so much. And I like how that looks. Coming into Dad's rocker, yes. I want to show you up in the bedroom. That feels more like a bedroom now. You got your heart. Can't wait to get your kits. Yes. Michael, I think yours is on the way. I think yours went out for today's batch. I moved this round rug up here. And it had been down here, and it would always move. I know, look at that. It's a $5,000 sofa I got for $700. And it's so incredibly comfortable. Like you can properly sit and visit. And the manufacturer's website I went to because I looked it up. Each seat, it's rated for 600 pounds. Each seat, so you don't have to worry that you're gonna smush this if you're bigger like I am. And I think this up in the air a little bit it's going to be so much better getting in and out of the snuggle nest. So I moved this up here, and I moved that little rug there. And then in here, our bedroom. Oh my gosh, our bedroom. The bedroom feels so cool now because when we close these curtains, it becomes like it's totally private but open. I don't know how to explain it. And look at, so see how I have taken these lanterns and festooned them there? And check this out. I got these curtains for $1 so long ago. These silky curtains, they're pale purple, lime green, and blue. So I had 2 that work perfect for there. I have one that's always been on my window, and then these 3 work perfect for here. And I'm making a giant mushroom that, you know how my tiki bar is hidden? I'm going to have a giant light come up here that's a mushroom that kind of fills this space up here. And I just got these today. Paper lanterns, lime green, these 3 different shades of blue that are gorgeous, and purple and lavender. They're different colors. And I'm going to make a giant festoon of the paper shades to go up in the arch. And it'll hide all of my naughtiness, all the wires and things. And it'll make that lot not look like just a big white velvety sheet hanging there. I'm loving how it's looking. And it feels super private now. Hello again. And I gotta show you this up close. These are little fairy hats that I have that I use them to take this space up. Look, we can peek out. Oh, there's a paper thistle that I made. How cool is that? And then with the scarves and the fairy hats, it stops that. I didn't have to cut any of this fabric, and I still have enough fabric left that I'm going to be able to drape each side up there to make the balcony is way more private. And yeah, I have 3 things of the fabric still left, but this was my surprise. Martin was surprised when I said, I just got a couch and it's being delivered today. And I was very naughty. I said, I showed him the picture. I'm like, it's $5,000. And then I'm like, but I bought it used for $700. So I love it. I'm super happy. I like bargains and free things and good deals and all that good stuff. But we're gonna do dinner now, and we're gonna what else? Do dinner and then watch movies. We're not in Scotland, we're in Pennsylvania, and that's all the boxes we have left to get out tomorrow. All the other ones are gone. Ziggy, turn off fairy. Oh, that's how it looks with the lights off. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, that part fell down. And it's changing as I go, because that's when you have the most fun. When you're not married to something and say, well, yeah, I can mix it up. And I gotta wire that up there to get that to stay, I think. Yeah, oh, yeah, I gotta wire it. I love this. I love it. So that's me. Gonna jump off and say bye-bye. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're gonna be getting up to on Thursday. I'm not sure, but Friday we wanna do Friends on Friday or something like that. we're going to do some live chit chats with people on here and just have a fun night. The girls like to play cards, so maybe we'll play cards while we do that too. So thanks for being here. Thanks for following. And I'll put this live up on our YouTube channel so you can watch it over and over. See you later. Have a good evening. Bye for now.